Morning, everyone. This is Sean Boner with Start Your Morning with a High Performance Coach, where we help you find more joy, growth, and impact in your lives so you can live the life that you want. I'm really excited because today we're going to be talking about how to be more decisive, and part of that is actually me changing the show later in the morning. So I know that it might have been a little bit late notice, but I thought you guys would be understanding. So if you like the older time, let me know in the comments below. If you like this time, let me know in the comments below. If you don't care, just don't say anything. It's cool, totally cool. So now, the reason why I wanted to talk about decisiveness is because I had been putting this off for quite a while. My old morning routine had been to do the show, get into my workout, start my day. So I'm trying to push out some of the work stuff so I can do the journaling, the planning, the workouts, and breakfast and all that kind of stuff before I get into my day. So that's the reason why the time change for those that care. And if you don't, that we're done talking about it. So that said, so I hope you like this new time, and hopefully this will let me do a little bit more pre-planning to make the show even better. So that's the general spirit of what's going on right now. So thanks for hanging in with me on that. So let's talk about how to be more decisive, because with all the change going on in the world, with all the things that are now different, there's different schedules, there's, can we go to restaurants, can we not go to restaurants, all this kind of stuff. It really is important that, we are able to move forward, right? We don't get stuck in analysis paralysis trying to figure out the new way forward, because a lot of my clients have been struggling with just figuring out what they want for their future, what they want, to do in this new world, how they want to show up, how they want to feel, because if you're not making that intention to what you want and what you feel, you're going to get crushed by the news cycle, you're going to get crushed by all the roller coaster of emotion that politics are right now, especially leading up to an election where there's very strong feelings all across the board. So how do you not get caught up in that? How do you not let that stick you where you're at? And how do you get back into your momentum moving forward again? That's what we wanted to talk about. So, and I mentioned moving the show was part of this. I had been having it hawing on changing the time for about a month now. And it's probably been a month too long. I should have just switched it right away. So this isn't me saying that I have everything figured out all the time. This is me realizing, hey, I should have done this before because it would make my day a little bit better. So that said, when we hold off, we're not able to be as productive. It can cut into our success. And, there's a couple of reasons why I think people get, stuck in indecision, right? Just pulling up my notes real quick. First off, they are not clear with what they want, who they are, how they want to be in the world, right? And a lot of times when you have a lot of environmental changes, like 2020, we'll just label all the crazy things that have happened this year that. What happens is, we have consistent, comfortable patterns that get interrupted, and then when those patterns get interrupted, depending on how we relate to our work, how we relate to our relationships around us, how we relate to the world, we can lose ourselves. And we can really stop thinking about, or kind of forget who we are, what we're going for, what we believe in, some of the lighter natures of our character. And again, like I was talking about, you just kind of get caught in the drudge of everything, and it's not cool. A second thing that I think causes indecision is people afraid of making mistakes. So you might not know what the right way forward is, and this is true a lot of the time in leadership. You don't know what the right one is. There might be two okay courses forward, and so if you're a perfectionist, this is where you usually get caught up trying to get everything right the first time and not allowing yourself to go through and figure things out, to propose ideas, to really try some things and get feedback from the world, right? And the third thing that tends to hold people back is just not feeling enough social support. So whether that's the work environment, you have bad leadership, or leadership that's indifferent, which is almost as bad sometimes, or you have like family that doesn't like what you're doing, or friends that are constantly telling you you're going to fail, or all these different things can really, if you hear them long enough, can shake your confidence. So, what are some of the symptoms of really not being decisive? It's if you're avoiding things, right? That's a really, really good clue. So, if you have a tough conversation at work you need to have with someone and you're avoiding having it, if you're afraid to share your ideas on projects. I had a client recently that had really great ideas but just didn't have the confidence to share them with the group for various reasons. It looks like you putting off actions that'll help move your life forward, the things that are meaningful to you, the things that you're going after out in the world, your mission, your purpose. If you're consistently saying tomorrow, I'll work on that tomorrow, I'll start that tomorrow, usually that's where this indecision creeps in. So what can we do about it? The thing to think about is, in all these circumstances and all these different examples, it's the same fix, right? With my clients, time and time again, when I'm in this, it's getting clarity on the way forward in your future. And what does that look like? It's defining, in your job, in your relationships, in your health, how do you want to feel? And that's maybe a strange question, that it's a feeling question, but it's really like day to day, when I go to work, I want to feel happy, I want to feel connected, I want to feel like I'm making a difference. Yeah, pretty good. In my relationships, I want to feel loved, I want to feel heard, I want to feel connected, I want to feel like we're working through the stuff together. In my health, I want to feel like I'm making progress. For me, in my flexibility and losing weight and getting back into the best shape of my life, which I always think is my marathon days, but beside the point. And like well-being, like I want to feel like I'm doing things every day that make me feel like a human. If that makes sense. Like music, meditation, going for walks, journaling, like the stuff that's just good for the soul, that kind of stuff. And I want that consistently in my life. And so the question I have for you is, how do you want to feel in each of those areas? How do you want to feel with your work or career? How do you want to feel in your relationships? How do you want to feel in your health and well-being? Because that one question can be super powerful and shake up things and help you start to move forward again. Start to take bold action towards your dreams, towards what you want, towards your purpose, towards your goals. And that's how we get into high performance. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll just leave it with that one question again, is how do you want to feel in then the different areas, career, health, relationships, well-being. Take some time to journal on that, because like clarity comes through reflection. It comes through picking a path and exploring it in your head or through a journal. So things don't ever just happen. You have to put in the work. So this journal prompt is a really great way to help you move forward with that. So that said, guys, if you need more like social support or one-on-one attention, there's a link in the bio of on Instagram or below this video for you to learn 6 habits of successful people that anyone can learn. But that leads to a free strategy session where you can get some one-on-one support with a high-performance coach, which is me. I should have just said me, but a little excited. So watch that video, you take a questionnaire, and if you qualify, we go through a free 1-hour session for you, tailoring a plan to your life and situations and what you want out of life, so that you can get into momentum, you can feel more confident, you can feel more joyful, you can feel more engaged and present in your life. That's the goals of high performance. So if you're interested in that, go to SeanButler.com/secrets, which is either below this video, or check the link in my bio and then click on the 6 secrets button, and that'll get you started, guys. So hope you enjoy this. I love doing these for you. Again, let me know if this time's better for you, worse for you. Don't say anything if you don't care. I'm totally cool with that too. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Take care.